Facebook literally busted me off because I tried to add Denise Ruiz. Seriously. So we're going to wait for everybody to come back. We're going to wait. We will wait for everyone to come back. Just going to wait over here. Because, you know, this is what happens. This is the kind of thing that happens when you're down. See, this is what happens. Live journalism down here at the Capitol. Sometimes these things happen. So, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. We're still here. They literally froze. Facebook just reloaded itself. It just literally rebooted in the middle of the video. So we'll let everybody come on back. We're still down here. My nose is getting a little cold. Welcome back, Chris. Welcome back. Yep. Facebook just looped me off. Yeah, I know. It might have been the shutdown. It wasn't, though. We still have time. You guys. We still have 5 minutes. There's still 5 minutes. Wouldn't that be funny if, like, immediately DC Wi-Fi shuts off? I'm not even on the Wi-Fi. I have unlimited plan, you guys. I'm totally safe. That should not be happening. That kind of stuff should not be happening. So we're here, though, and the lights are still on. And, the unfortunate thing, you guys, is that the whole reason these Democrats are doing it is for DACA. We were talking about DACA. Now, here's the problem. The Democrats are really, nobody wants DACA. Thank you, Pete. We're still down here. Waiting to see what happens when the government shuts down, which is, I think, is like 4 minutes away. So we're going to wait and see what happens. We're just kind of keeping an eye out here. And we're going to, you know, it's like a little countdown. It's like New Year's, only different. It's like New Year's for people who don't want them to spend any more money. So, you know, one thing I do like about when they shut the government down, they can't spend any money when they're not operating. So they can't come up with any new ways to tax us and rip us off. Although that is one of the reasons that they're pushing DACA so hard, is that they have no legislative victories, you guys. They need to win. Doesn't look like they're in their chairs getting ready to vote or anything yet. No, see, they're going to just let it happen. Yep, unlimited is the way to go, Linda. It's the only way to go. It's the only way to go, especially when you got to be around everywhere, you know. And I can just go live where I want. I don't have to worry about, you know, what's happening or, you know, Wi-Fi or any of that stuff. So welcome back, folks. Welcome back, Kim. Yep, Zuckerberg just looped me right off because I tried to put Denise on and it was like, yeah, Denise will come on. Crash. Yeah, it was too much MAGA, I think, in one place. I think that's what happened. I think Zuckerberg really, like, they have the algorithm went, oh my God, that is so much MAGA. If Denise Ruiz and Suzanne Monk are on the same video at the Capitol building, the MAGA quotient. I have an unlimited plan. I have unlimited data where I can use whatever data I want. So that's why I can sit down here with you lovely folks and just, you know, talk to you while we're looking here at the Capitol. Waiting to see what happens. The light is still on at the top. The light is still on at the top. So maybe it means they're still working. I'm told that means they're still in session. So now I don't know what happens if the government, like if it shuts down at midnight, but then they keep working and then they make a deal and then it's not really shut down. I don't know what happens then. And I'm not staying here all night to find that out. What we do have though, we have 3 more minutes. We're going to find out what happens at midnight when the government is supposed to shut down. So that's all we're doing down here. So the Democrats are putting a lot of capital on the line for this, you guys, a lot of capital. And I'm telling you, I think it's because they have no legislative victories, because Trump has won tax reform, because the economy is doing very well. He's kicking their butt with the black vote, you guys. Trump's black support is doubled. Why? Because there's jobs, you guys. So that's what is changing. That he's changing the demographics, and they're really freaked out. You don't know how much the Democrats depend on every single black vote to get out. That and when they don't have that, when they can't even, when they can't enthuse the black community to come out and vote for their candidates, they lose. And that's how we have President Trump. And that's why they're really upset. So they have to play this race card. They have to play the race card. They think DACA is the way to go. I think it's the stupidest political move I've ever seen, to be fair. I think this is a stupid political move. Because I don't think the American people are with them. I think it's a very small portion of the population, very small group of people to fight for amnesty for. Frankly, there's a lot of problems within that group, and a lot of, first off, the act itself, DACA, is not even constitutional. It's not a constitutional act. So in order to continue that unconstitutional order is already problematic. But in addition to that, within the program, the ages of the DACA recipients, there's a lot of fraud and issues in the program. This is not something I would pin my political career on, and certainly not just because I want to I want to throw the budget off for a month, because they have a whole month till March to actually deal with the DACA issue. They don't have to shut the government down this month. They're only voting to run the government for 1 month. This is the Democrats are putting 1 month of running the government on the line, and they're like, no, DACA, and they're not willing to fund the government for a month, just a month, not even like the rest of the year, just a month, if they don't get their way. And they think the Republicans are going to get the blame. And I'm telling you, I don't think the Republicans are going to get any blame. I think this is the Schumer shutdown. I think Schumer shutdown is much better than whatever they're calling it. And it's based specifically on, it's 12 o'clock. So the lights did not turn off, I noticed. So we are officially, let's see, it's I think at 12:01. Maybe it's 12:01. We're going to wait till 12:01. As you see, people are just going home. You know, they're walking through the area. That's all people are doing. Yeah, they want DACA, they want chain migration, they want all kinds, they want an expansion of DACA, really. It's really an expansion of the program, and a legislative establishment of the program. They really want to ensconce it legislatively. Additionally to that, the Democrats, they're not trying to negotiate. You know, they're not trying to negotiate. But see, here's what's so brilliant. President Trump brought Chuck Schumer. Yeah, happy Schumer shutdown. Exactly, Kim. President Trump, and here's why it's Schumer shutdown, because President Trump, he's such a clever guy, okay? He comes down, and he calls Schumer. He's like, Schumer, you gotta come talk to me. You and me, we'll have a powwow. You know, we're gonna go negotiate, see if we can get a deal, okay? And they make a lot of ground. They get a lot done, but they don't do enough. It's not enough. And Schumer leaves, and he's like, well, we don't have a deal. But see, Donald Trump gets to say now, the narrative gets to be for the next however long they're dealing with this ridiculous issue. Donald Trump tried, and they made ground. But ultimately, the Democrats wouldn't cave. They wouldn't give up on their little DACA to fund the government, to pay for the military, to pay for the things that these people who are now going to be suffering because of the shutdown need. So, here we are. I think I might have triggered that girl on the back. She's ready. But she was kind of an oh gosh as I drove by. But as you see, the government is shut down now. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's 12:02. We're definitely shut down. We are definitely at this point shut down. The Democrats have shut down the government. But the light is still on up there, you guys. The light is still on, so maybe they're still talking. Maybe by the time we wake up in the morning, they will have a... I don't think they will. I think they're trying to play the game, and they're going to see what happens. But see, this is the thing. It's going to play worse for the Democrats than the Republicans, because if you just parse out their story, the Republicans want to fund the government for another month, and they don't want to cave now on DACA in this bill right now. When DACA isn't even due yet till March. The Democrats have to argue, well, we need leverage for something that isn't even due in March, that we don't even want to negotiate with the president on, and so we shut down the whole government. That argument sounds a lot worse. So I think it's going to be... Now, let's add this, okay? On top of the Democrats just shut down the government, because we're now in the Schumer shutdown. We're in downtown D.C. There's the Capitol building. We're in the Schumer shutdown right now. Well, the government is apparently shut down. Nothing really seemed to change down here. The lights did not turn off. As you can see, the lights, everything is still working. You know, people are leaving the building. They're probably fed up with for the day. They're probably like, I'm so tired of dealing with these people here. But see, nothing. This is shut down. Shut down looks a lot like not shut down, is what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, that's isn't that crazy? Facebook is trying to. It has double feed in me. It's giving me double feeds. It's making me crazy. Mary, making me crazy, crazy. So here's the other thing we need to keep in mind. Okay, that the Democrats don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about the memo. You know the memo, the FISA memo. The FISA memo that needs to be released so that we can find out what the federal government was actually doing to wiretap, to illegally investigate our president's campaign. They don't want to talk about the memo. See, now that they have their little DACA they think is their leverage. But here's the thing. We have the memo and shut down the government. Now we don't want to shut down the government. Okay? And so it's going to get really interesting over the next few days, guys. And I just want you to stay tuned into the show because it's going to get interesting over the next few days while we're dealing with this Schumer shutdown. But yeah, I was supposed to get Coco. If these guys have figured out what to do properly, I was going to stay home and do this talk at home with a cup of cocoa. But instead, no, they couldn't do it. So I had to come down here. So we see what happened. Nothing happened. But the government is apparently shut down. So we'll find out tomorrow when we come down the women's marches tomorrow. And of course tomorrow is Trump anniversary, 1 year inaugural anniversary, which is the other reason I think they're trying to play this little shutdown crap, because they want to undermine the joy and success of our president's 1 year anniversary. Look, in 1 year he has the government shut down. No, you know how has the government shut down? These dweebs. Right there. Right there. Sometimes you just want to squish them, crushing their heads. It's an old joke, you guys. So, this is your girl, Suzanne Monk, as you can see, live from the Capitol building, which is apparently shut down, but still turned on. And today, right now, actually, we are now hours away from the moment in which our president took office. And, I'm sure there is. Look, there we go. Look, I like when thanks for letting me catch them. See, when I catch them in the feed right now, then it's easier to block them than going back in the after effect. So, government shutdown. We'll find out what happens tomorrow. I'm going to get warm. Go get my cocoa now. Schumer denied me my cocoa. All right. It's your girl, Suzanne Monk. Jumping out.